Mr. Pugh, you know even better than I do that the federal mandate on ELDs, or electronic logging devices, was the most expensive mandate that Congress has ever forced onto the trucking industry. Just from hearing your testimony today, it's obvious to me that there are two issues that are at play. First, the ELD makers can self-certify and leave truckers out to dry when those devices don't hold up. And second, that components for these trackers are made around the world and oftentimes in adversarial countries. What's more is that these ELDs are hardwired into the truck itself. They can shut the truck down, start it up, even make it veer off course. Taken together, that paints a pretty grim picture of the level of trust that we have for these devices themselves. Mr. Pugh, truck drivers are some of the most patriotic Americans that I know. In fact, I used to be a truck driver myself. But as we saw in New Orleans on New Year's Eve, any vehicle can become a mass casualty weapon. Would you support a pause on the ability of ELDs to have such control over a vehicle until we get these security issues ironed out? And have I exaggerated with some of these, or are these just rumors that we're hearing about these things? Are they true? Are they not? Answer the question about a pause on ELDs.
Yeah, when it comes to ELDs, when they made the mandate, FMCSA made it so there's self-certification. What the problem is, if we've seen, and you're correct, this was one of the most expensive mandates ever on trucking. What's happened, especially for small business and even fleets, they've bought these things and then they find out later on that they didn't meet certification. FMCSA gets rid of them, so now a trucker who's invested hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in one of these units is having to buy another one. I have members who've bought 3 or 4 of these now through the thing. So it's time that FMCSA does start inspecting and certifying these things themselves to make sure they do what they're supposed to do, 110%. The other real issue, and there was even a report from FBI that said, some of the componentry and components in these things are made, as you said, in foreign nations, China, Russia, places like that. And there is a very huge security because they are, a lot of them, connected. There are some that can work on a cell phone and like that, but there are a lot of them that are connected right to the ECM of the truck. So that person knows where those trucks are, can know where certain shipments are. I mean, we know trucks haul everything from freaking bombs to water, so who knows what they'd have on, and they can find out. If they can't control the vehicle, they will at least know where the vehicle is.
Absolutely.